Welcome back, everybody. Off-grid living in Belize. Today I'm gonna do a video on clippings off your avocado tree, how to turn these into other avocado plants rather than just throwing your clippings away. So this avocado tree was already growing wild on the property when we bought it, so it was never pruned correctly. You don't really want your avocado trees going vertical too high, because if they produce fruit, you're gonna have to get way up there to get them. So you really want to keep them low and in a bush state, and you're going to get more fruit on your horizontal branches than you ever will your vertical. So what I've done today is I've taken some off the top to start making the avocado tree produce horizontal branches rather than vertical. So what I'm going to do with the clippings, not all of them, some of them, as you can see here, these are some of the clippings that I got off the very top. So what I'm going to show you how to do today is how to take these clippings. Once you get all the leaves off and just leave the little tips on, I'm going to show you what I use for a rooting gel before I put it in the soil, and show you how to turn these into small avocado trees so you can keep getting avocado trees out of one. So stay with us and we're going to get into it. All right, guys, so what I use for rooting gel here, what's worked for me, there's a lot of different rooting gels you can get out there. You can buy it in containers, you can make it yourself. I'm just going to show you what works for me. So 1 egg, piece of aloe, I'm going to cut up some onion and some fresh cut up garlic. I'm going to mix all that into a bowl and then put your plants into it. So that's what I use for a rooting gel. So I'm going to get to it right now. All right, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your clipping. You want to make sure that these are diagonal. You're going to take your rooting gel and you're going to get it all over that. Get it all over this stem. You see how it's dripping off there? You want it all over that. See, there's little chunks of onion in there and stuff. So you want to get it. I have a soil mixture because it stays really wet even when we don't get rain. There's clay in the soil, so it stays really damp towards the bottom. So you're just going to take your clipping, put it down a little deep like that. I always like to pour a little bit of rooting gel in there just to get it down. Close up the hole. As you can see right here, the soil, you can see how it clumps together with that clay. It's moist. So I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Take it, roll it around this rooting gel, get it in there really good. Make sure it's got some stuff sticking to it. Push it down in the soil some. Take a little bit of it. Pour it down in there. Do the same thing. Compact that down some. Make sure you water this. Get your soil good and moist after this. Now what I do is I put this in the shade and I leave it in the shade to where it gets sunlight, but not direct sunlight. So you don't want them in direct sunlight. You want them in an area where they get a little bit of sun, but not direct sunlight. I leave them in there for anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks. You can tell once these start to really stand back up, you'll see new shoots coming. That's pretty much when you know that it has roots on it. But we'll check up on these in about 6 to 8 weeks and see how they're doing. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, leave a comment, and enjoy the off-grid homesteading, everybody. Have a good one.